Hi, morning. Come back after a long break. Actually, it's not a break. I didn't have a subject that I could talk about until very recently. I encountered it and I thought it's very important that I talk about it. So, it's something which has happened in the past and I think it will continue happening as long as there are human beings interacting with other human beings, especially at work. So, I happened to meet a colleague of mine, old colleague of mine. I recently started a career and all trying to, study at the same time. So it's a tough. So you study and work at the same time. I've gone through it, so I know. But the fact of the matter is that when you're working with someone, okay, in an organization, irrespective of what the organization is, the kind of supervisor or your manager that you get plays a very important role in your temperament, in the way you look at work, in the way you look at other people at work. So what I'm talking about is resilience. What I'm talking about is emotional control. So whether we like it or not, emotion is a part and parcel of our life journey. And it's going to be there throughout. It can be a wonderful tool that can be used to enhance your life, and it can be a killer. The thing is, both these choices are with us. Which one we expedite first or last, which one we do not expedite at all, and which ones we just let them go. Yes, the choice of just letting it go is also there. So what has happened is that this colleague of mine came back crying to me, complaining that, look, I don't know how these people are treating me. One day they say some instruction, the next day they forget about that instruction, and when I don't execute that instruction, they climb onto my neck saying that, why didn't you do it? Very conveniently forgetting that they were the ones who gave that instruction and now they have forgotten. This is something which happens very often. Now, whether the person genuinely forgot or whether they are trying to cover their tracks, bottom line, you are trapped in between. You have no choice. It just happens. The question is, do you freak out? Or do you take it in your stride and then move on? Or do you listen very carefully, then sit back and reflect? What exactly happened? What transpired from the day before that instruction was given till today when you got a backlash? No fault of yours. Invariably, it's no fault of yours. But this happens. How do you handle it? Now, maturity plays a big role. But nobody is born mature. Experience makes you mature, provided you learn from what has gone wrong. Provided you've improved and improvised your approach to whatever you're doing in life. Now, work is a classic example where you're dealing with multiple people, not just your supervisor. You're dealing across the board, horizontally, and you're dealing vertically as well. Many times people have multiple bosses to report to. And each one is a different personality. Now, you can take it as a great learning opportunity that you're being thrown in front of, if I may use the word, so many wolves, because they are wolves many times. But remember, these very wolves will actually shape you and take you along with them, provided you are able to understand how they function. You are able to understand how they are thinking. At the same time, you make yourself a little thick-skinned. Now, this word you would have heard many times. Have a thick skin. Have a skin of a rhino. Have a skin of an elephant. They're very thick. You can't pierce a pin very easily into their hide. That is something you need to develop, and that is what is called as resilience. Your ability to hold your ground irrespective of whatever it is. It really doesn't matter whether it's your fault or not your fault. The fact of the matter is you are in that situation and that backlash is coming at you. And the stronger you make yourself, the stronger you make your spine. And how do you make your spine strong? Not by physical exercise, no. This is not where physical exercise comes in. It is exercise here by knowledge, understanding, and execution of the knowledge and understanding. That's when you build resilience. And the most important thing that you need to keep in your mind is always remember, nothing remains permanent. Nothing. Everything will change. Just like how we age, our features will change. Hair will fall, hair will grow, hair will grey. No hair will come. It's a different thing if you put artificial hair. That's also a choice. But the fact of the matter is, nothing remains permanent. If you are able to understand, improvise, and navigate those emotions, navigate those feelings, the tough ones, the difficult ones, the ones you don't understand as to why somebody behaves in a particular manner, believe you me, you will come out a far more stronger person for yourself and your ability to deal with different kind of personalities. Gender no bar, age no bar, experience no bar, because ultimately they're all human beings. I'm still in the learning process. I still face problems. But then I have learned to pause, stay quiet, be in a meditative mode for some time, and then say what I need to say. Because that's where the processing starts. That's where the processing happens. And then you will find the right way out. But it all starts with building the resilience, the ability to hold on. And you have to experience it to see the kind of outcome you will get. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Because you do have it in you to build that fortitude in you. Have a lovely day.